Dear students, hello. How are you? Hope you are all doing well. Today we are starting our second week with physics. Today we will have some new topics. Today we will have some new keywords and we will also have some new information. Let's start from the first pattern of movement. When we speak about the movement, we may say that we have different type of movement. I mean, by the differences in its speed. Sometimes we are moving slowly, sometimes we are moving very slowly, sometimes we are moving quickly, sometimes we are moving fasterly. From the picture you can see that here we have the case about fast moving train. So everybody, if you pay attention, you may see that how fast the train is moving. On the other hand, we have the picture of also oval. Oval is also like flying, but before passing to oval, I want to speak with you about the case about constant speed and changing speed. First of all, let's start with constant speed. Let me here write constant speed, constant speed. Okay, when we speak about constant speed, for example, let us imagine that we have a car. We have a car. So the car is moving with the speed of velocity is equal to 10 meter per second. It starts in a time like 2 seconds. And then when the time will be like 20 seconds, the speed is continuing being 10 meter per second. So you can see the speed of a car is not changing. In the beginning, let me write here, okay, with 1. When it's like the speed is 1 second, uh, the time was 1 second, the speed was like 10 meter per second. When the time is continuing being 20 seconds, the speed is again 10 meter per second. So it's not changing. We call this case as a constant speed. On the other hand, we have also the case about changing speed. Let's see for the changing speed. Changing speed. So when we talk about the changing speed, again, we have a car here. The speed of a car, velocity is equal to 10 meter per second when the time is 1 second. We again check and see when time is equal to 5 seconds, the velocity of a car changed to 30 meter per second. Again, I am checking the time is equal to 10 seconds, the velocity of a car gets 50 meter per second. So each time you can see that the velocity of a car is changing. It was 10, it's 30, and it's 50. So you can see here the changing speed of a car. These the two key phrase which I want to explain you in here about our topic for starting. So constant speed and changing speed. So here we have a picture for an oval flying at a steady speed. So it's steady. You can see the movement. On the other hand, we have a ball bearing rolling down a slope. So you can see the distance is getting lower, lower, lower. So it's all about the speed. And here I will also have one question. Imagine that you are able to take a photograph of a rolling ball which is slowing down. What pattern will you expect to see? Make a sketch to show your idea. Okay, dear student, I will ask this question to you. So the questions which I am asking is here, and the question number 2. So Everybody, if you are able to think about this and able to write about this, I'm waiting for your answer about this case, okay? So we will continue. We will continue with the case, with the next topic. So in the next, what we have? So in the next, we have distance time graph. Yes, dear students, please, if you all pay attention for the graphs here, we have three different graphs, A, B, C. So first, let's talk about the graph A. So when we talk about graph A, here we have a small explanation. If an object is moving at a steady speed, the graph will be right line sloping upward. So it means steady speed. So steady speed. Steady is also the meaning like it is like constant. So then we go, so this shows that the object distance from the starting point increase at a steady rate. It is traveling equal distance in equal time. So equal distance in equal time is a point which we have to take into consideration. On the other hand, let's pay attention for the graph B. Graph B shows the distance time graph for two cars. Here you see we have red car, and here you see we have blue car. So the red car is going faster than the blue one. Its graph line slopes upward more steeply because it travels a greater distance in each second. So uh, again, the speed of a red car is faster than the speed of a blue car. Why? Because if we look here for the time, let's imagine that it's like 10 seconds, and the distance which passed here, it will be like 500 meter. On the other hand, here we have like 300 meter. So the red car speed will be faster. So if we look for like graph C here, everybody please look around. So graph C for an object which is speeding up, its distance time graph curving upward. So it's speeding up. It means the speed of a graph C is not constant, so it's speeding up. It goes up and up. Then let's see what we have next about this topic. So here we also have one more question. Imagine that you are walking along slowly, then you start to run fast. Make a sketch of a distance time graph to represent this movement. So dear class, this is also a second question for you to thinking. So imagine that you are walking along slowly, then you start to run fast. Make a sketch of a distance time graph to represent this movement. So this will be my second question to you, dear students, okay? And then if we look here for some case about the graphing again, so let me make a bit small, clear all the thing, and here about the drawing distance time graph. Everybody please pay attention for the cyclist here in A, in B, in C, in D, in E. So how can we show the movement of this boy in a bicycle? So please first pay attention for A, the time and distance. So it's 50 and 500. So when it's 50 and 500, we may see that it's like increasing in a steady. So 50 and 500. We pass for B. In a B, you can see that the time is 150, the distance is 900. So it's increasing for 150. Here we have 900. And for C, on the C, you see that he is tired, so he wants to have a rest. When he's having a rest, the line will be like in C. Then, if we continue with D, please look. In D, the time is 250, the distance is 1000, and also he's trying to move harder, harder, harder because he's going to up with pushing. But finally, he's going down. When he goes down, his speed, you see, is increasing really very fast. So this is a picture, dear student. This is the data which is about the picture, and this is the graph which is about our boy who is cycling to the hill. So it's also important aspect, important point which you have to take into consideration. And I think in your homework I will also ask you some questions about this part. Okay, so dear students, the explanation part which I want to explain you in this lesson is over. I'll give you some more question in EduPage. Please do your homework, answer to your questions, and be active in your lesson. Thank you for paying attention, and see you soon.